Alright everyone, welcome to this small feature episode of DrainTalk. This will be an episode about Bally Sea Ray, the pinball machine from 1971. It will be a short tutorial and a short gameplay episode, and I just want to give people, a bit history about the machine and also give people an opportunity to learn some tips and tricks, maybe learn some strategies, how you should play the game in a tournament. It's a game I think is really cool. It's really difficult and brutal, but the art is amazing, and it actually has some depth to it when it comes to the tournament strategies and what you want to do. I mean, of course the rules are deep, but there are several important decisions you have to do when playing this game. And I hope you will learn something from this video and take that with you into the next tournament you will be playing.
Bally Sea Ray was released in September 1971 as a two-player electromechanical pinball machine. It was produced in 1,300 units and was designed by Ted Zale and featuring the iconic art of Christian March, whom you probably know for his pointy people art. 1 month later, a 4-player version of Sea Ray was released under the name Mariner, with a slightly more bluish color scheme and a different backglass. Besides that, it was similar to Sea Ray. Ted Zale designed a lot of pinball machines through his career, amongst others Fireball, Nippet, 4 million BC, Big Valley, Gator, Hippersville, and a lot more. Now, I would recommend reading an article about Ted Zale. It's published on Pinball News, and it was written by Dennis Kriesel and Steven Dohlefeld, as it is an interesting article about Ted's life and works and what he was doing. Now, before we start with the tutorial and gameplay, a very brief backstory. I got introduced to Mariner around 2016 when a couple of friends of mine, Axel and Tom, they bought a very cheap machine, Unseen, crossing fingers that they made a kick-ass deal. They did not.
No, let me call it what it is. This is fucked up.
It was Mariner, except it was so fucked up with water damage, fungus or some shit, and they quickly gave up on reviving it. So the parts were stripped and put into boxes. But what grabbed my attention was the amazing fucked up art on this game by Christian March. And when I later that year came across Sea Ray being sold in Sweden, I just had to buy it. If nothing else, to give Tom the opportunity to play the closest thing to Mariner possible. So Sandra and we rented a car, drove down to Borås and brought home Bally Sea Ray. And then we spent some time together top shopping the game. We, did the usual cleaning the playfield, replacing rubbers and LEDs, and got it up and running. Now, as I mentioned, the art is insane on this one. I have no clue what the concept here is, but we are looking at an underwater scene containing a Sea Ray being attacked by a psycho robot claw, several divers so stone beyond recognition carrying underwater sci-fi guns, a bunch of sad and depressed fishes, underwater mushrooms, and in general, one hell of a plot for an 80s sea movie. And to top it off with the official marketing slogan, something funny for Sea Ray, evolving into Sail the Sunny Seas of Prosperity with Mariner 1 month later. Made famous by Kjetil, I guess we tend to call Sea Ray the Sea of Love.
Alright, so as you can see, I have put up my very simple streaming rig over the above the playfield here, the Sea Ray, and I will be talking a little bit about the layout and then the rules and then some strategies, and then we'll jump straight into it. I'll try to execute a couple of those strategies and see how it goes, and also just play a little bit so you can see how it plays. So let me go through the layouts more in detail for Sea Ray. So this is a game where you do not collect bonus when you drain. When you drain, the bonus resets and you don't get the bonus. So it's all about building bonus while you're playing and collecting it. Or going for the instant points. So let's see, when you plunge the ball, you will come up to the top here. There is, I wouldn't really call it a skill shot, but I know people are calling it a skill shot. You start with, I think it's 1000 in bonus when you plunge. If you hit the ball into the saucer here in the top, you will collect that. So that's points in the bag, take them. Also, you see the white small switches here, they will advance bonus. So the ideal thing when you plunge is to get the ball to roll over to this side, roll over this advanced bonus, maybe even that bonus, so you can get it up to 3000, and then in the saucer to collect that. And then the bonus will reset again. And when these top lanes, I guess they are of importance, but they will light the red bumper, which will give you 100 points, and the right lane will light the blue bumpers, giving you 100 points. So, I mean, yeah, it's not of real importance, but it's points. There are several things on this play field which advances bonus. You have a red target here, advanced bonus. You have the green thumper bumpers here, advanced bonus. You have a right target here, advanced bonus. And on the left side, advanced bonus. So all of those targets build the bonus. And the bonus will be built up in this right lane, as you can see. It will go all the way up to a total of 10,000. So, on the left side, after you have plunged, the ball comes to the bumpers. On the left side, you have what is called a waterfall lane. I don't know if that is the unofficial word or if it's just something people started to use, most probably. So in this waterfall lane, there is 4 lit inserts, or sorry, there's 4 inserts which will be lit in different configurations. When you go into this lane and the ball exits through this switch here, you will be rewarded the features which are lit here. How do you get those lit? Well, I'm very glad you asked, because that is, people think it's totally random, but it is actually not. On the back of the game is a stepper unit. It will step around, I think it's like 10 positions. And for every position, this is kind of preset logic. So for every position, it's a different set of lit features built into that. So let's say you start with nothing lit, and you hit a switch on the playfield. It is the different switches, which are like the 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. They switch and also the slingshots. They switch. Advance that stepper unit. So let's say you plunge, there's nothing lit, you hit one of the 10s, the 10 switches, it will advance 1 step. Let's call it position 1. Let's say that will be the up post will be lit. So when the ball goes through here with the up post insert lit and exits, the up post here, bam, will go up. The next time you hit a 10 switch, the stepper unit will go 1 more step to position 2, and that position 2, that might be, for example, you have the extra ball lit and the blue bumper lit. So when you exit that, you will get both an extra ball and also the blue bumpers, or I mean blue bumper lit. So, and for every position has its own set of lit features. So I hope that brings some clarity to how you get those features in a left waterfall lane lit. All right, and yeah, in the middle of the playfield is one of the main important things besides bonus. It is the mushroom. And basically you have two green mushrooms on the side and one yellow in the middle, and this is in between two posts with rubber, and it's actually more difficult to hit this than you could think. It really is easy to be deflected into the outlanes. But while everything else in the game is about building bonus, the important thing with this mushroom is that it will award you points instantly. That is very important. The same as with the waterfall lane features, when that is cycling around, it will also light different values or cycle through the values for the mushroom. You can see those features here. It will cycle between 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000 and up to 5000. One key decision you have to make when you're playing is what point level is it worth shooting the mushroom for in order to get that value. 1000, I would say probably the risk is too great. But with 3000 and up, that could potentially be worth it. And as you can also see here below the yellow mushroom, it says up post. So whenever you hit the mushroom, the up post between the flippers will go up, and you can actually, try and get the ball to rest on either side of the post and have a breath and think about what you're going to do next. You also have these small, this white press switches here, which will bring the post down. So be aware when you're shooting up, when you have the post up, that if it rolls over, the post will go down. So can be an easy loss. On the left side, you also have a lower red target, which will open the gate when lit. Get here. That can be very valuable. Another important thing to know about the game is that, when you drain, the bonus will be reset, but not if you have an extra ball. Then the bonus will be retained for your next plunge. The same goes naturally for the gate. When the gate is open, you will have another attempt at plunging for the collect bonus saucer here in the top. And imagine, if you're having 6, 7, 8,000 in bonus and you're struggling to get the ball into the lane here and getting the ball into the plunge lane, that's a golden opportunity to be able to plunge it into the top lane to collect those points. On the right side of the playfield here, you have this, as mentioned, the bonus collect lane. It will show you what bonus you have at every given time. There are two ways to go into the lane here to collect the bonus. One is getting it in from the top here. You can either get it from a plunge, going down through the top lanes, hitting the bumpers and jumping in. Or there is quite a direct shot here on the lower side. And I think very few people are actually going for it. I would say it's worth going for if you have some points racked up. It's not that difficult. It's even backhandable. So we'll get back to that when it comes to strategies, but that's the two ways you can collect the bonus in this lane. Also you have the lower red target here on the right side will give you an extra ball when lit. I think that kind of covers the layout and the shots that this game have. And let's talk a little bit about the strategy here, because as I mentioned, there are kind of two main approaches to this game. One is to go for the bonus collect, building a bonus and trying to always cash in, always collect the bonus when you built it up to a certain level, or you will actively go for the instant points. Try and hit stuff to cycle the mushroom value up to 5,000, and when you have it on 5,000, just try to smash the up post as best as you can, survive the outcome, back to smashing it. So that is, you'll see people do both of them, but probably most people are going for the mushroom and trying to get those instant points. So let's have a game where I'll just play the game. I'll try to rack up the most points I can, making the decisions underway, like is a poster worth doing, or should I go for the collect bonus? So, all right, serious Sea Ray game number 1. up to the top. Already, so. Ooh, okay. Again, it's out of control a lot. I mean, I have it on flipper and then I do stupid stuff. Yes, collect. Oh, that was. Oh, could have bumped it a bit more on top of the. Let's see. Oh. No! Yeah. Oh. So what happened there was I had the post up and I kind of forgot that this switch will bring it down, so I managed to save it, but not for that long. One of the key points, I think it's always a valid strategy to just get the ball up top here, get it away from the danger and up and yeah. That was a lot of points on that last ball. Basically, avoiding the center shots and just getting it back on top. Ah, 3,000 is actually worth going for. Okay, now I need to get it under control. Oh, that was a good break. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whew. That was a pretty good game. There was a lot of chaos. A bit of stuff was out of control for quite much, but ended up 33,280 points. This will probably give you not last in the game, in a 4-player game. I think what we saw based on this one game is that I know I mentioned the two strategies, either kind of focusing on bonus collect or the mushroom. That's more a thing to be aware of. But it's always, you constantly need to decide what strategy you're going to go for. Depending on the value on the table, and of course how much the other players have. But I think the combination is of course the best. So let's try one more. See if I can get over 33,000. Is not much points. I think I'll try and get it up. I always feel like when that happens, I should have done something a couple of steps earlier. 3,000 worth. Oh, that was a shame. Yeah. So I was trying to backhand it because it's 3,000 or more as it ended up is valuable. It's valuable. Oh. There, I'll probably, yeah, still save that. I'll try one more time. Oh, yeah, that was well, that was a kind of luck that it swapped or advanced to the position where I had the open gate lit. But you see, again, it's things on the table, and as mentioned, now I have 5,000 in the bonus collect lane, so I really want to try and collect that now on my plunge. Yes, that's how I'm going to collect the bonus. This is always tricky. It comes here because it's right. 2,000 still, not that much points. I think I'll continue trying to get it up on the top. Well, or as I did there, flapping around and making the value advance around till 5,000, because that's definitely what I want to do now. Yeah. It's still on 5,000, so absolutely going for. Yeah. And again, and 4 is it. This is good shit, good stuff. All right, whew. So now I have some options now. I can try and open the gate. I can shoot for the extra ball. Try to collect the bonus. This is when let's call it the strategic element comes into play. What do I want? I mean, if I manage to collect the bonus, it's 4,000 points to me. But the gate can be a ball save. Extra ball is definitely a kind of ball save. So I think I'll try and backhand it into the extra ball target. No, don't know if it's possible. And it changed because of that, as you know now. So that was, it's probably a stupid decision of me. I don't think it's backhandable. But now, okay, same position, just without the gate opportunity and the extra ball opportunity. With 6,000 now in bonus collect, I am going to try and backhand and collect that bonus, because that is a lot of points. Yes, that is really valuable. So back here, 2,000 is a bit difficult to dangerous. I'm going to just try and shoot the ball up to the top again, like that. Let's see if we can build up some more bonus. That was a useless thing. No! Still, that was a good ball, I would say so. We're on ball 4 or 5. We are 47,000. So that's a good score. Now it's just trying to get as far on as you can. Yes. Remember, always be collecting. Because the ball goes out very quickly. Right. Last ball here. I'm still quite happy with the score. Control. All right. So as we saw, as I hope you saw now, that was a pretty good game. I had some good mushroom shots with 5,000 value. Also had several good bonus collects, and again, notice how I'm backhanding it into the bonus collect. I mean, it sounds super dangerous when you're playing. I don't know if many of you who have played Sea Ray actually does that, but on this machine, it's very, very possible. And the combination of collecting bonus constantly and shooting the post when it's up is a key here to scoring in this game. And you also saw my decision. I had the decision to shoot the gate or the extra ball or collect bonus, and difficult decisions to take all the time. I think it was a pretty good game to show how to play the Sea Ray. But the most important thing, the thing I wanted to convey to you, however the game went, is some of the decisions I made underway and the situations which appeared. And that is the most important here. I hope you will take that with you into the next tournament if and when you play Sea Ray. And remember, if there's some points I would like to, if there's some points I want you to remember is it's quite safe to backhand the bonus collect lane if you hit the shot. Always be, always when you get the ball under control, think about the options you have. Is the mushroom worth it, or is it better to shoot the bonus collect shot, the right lane there, and then getting the ball up again into the bumpers? You may collect more bonus, maybe even collect bonus on the top saucer. It's that, and of course remember that with extra ball or the gate, of course, if you get the gate open, the bonus value is retained. So you can always plunge, get a new plunge for the top saucer to collect the bonus. All right, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Just not a big episode, just me wanting to share my love for the Sea of Love, Sea Ray, and I'll see you soon in 2022. Right, rock on.